showers. Today's going to be more van related stuff. Couldn't get up this morning. Didn't want to get up this morning, should I say. It was quite cold last night. Actually, I had my heating on for the first time so far this year. And this morning it was 6 degrees. And I was nicely wrapped up in my bed. And I didn't want to get out into the cold. I didn't even put my heater on this morning. I could have put the heating on, that would have taken off the chill. But I was I'm parked quite close to another van, and the smell of diesel from my heater, the fumes from the exhaust, might have annoyed the van next to me, or the guy in the van next to me, should I say. So I decided not to put it on. But that meant I struggled to get out of bed because I didn't want to be cold. And that's sometimes the reality of van life. It can be quite cold in a tin box. It's not like a house. Even though I've got lots of insulation, it can be still quite chilly. So as I say, it's going to be a van related video today. So one of the things I need to do is get rid of my rubbish. Now, I don't have a big bin like you do in a house or anything like that. So my bin is that big. But I still need to dispose of it, which is what I'm going to just do now. As you can see, that's not a very big bag of rubbish, given that my bin's quite small. And that's about 4 days of my rubbish. Yeah, I don't accrue a lot of rubbish when you're living in a van. When you're living in a van, you really shouldn't have that much rubbish. I don't make a lot of rubbish because I tend to have things which don't have a lot of packaging, which seems to be the best way of doing it. I'm parked up in one of my little favourite spots really. It's nice and sheltered from the wind, and there's some nice walks around here. But as I say, today's about the van. Van chores, if you like. Washing. Not so much laundry. Personal washing. Van washing. Van cleaning. So I hope you'll stay around for it. Well, vampers, it's time for a shower. And I'm not having one in the van, and I'm not having one out the back of the van, even though I've got an outside shower. So I'm going to have to go and find one. And when we get there, I'll show you. Well, this is going to be my shower of choice. Moto service station. Hopefully we've got a nice one in here. Well, this is the service. This is the shower in the service station. Got a sink, mirror and shower. Looks fairly clean. Well, that was refreshing. A decent shower, a push button shower, which actually doesn't go off every 30 seconds. Lots of hot water, a nice sink, and a mirror. Yeah, well refreshed, and it was free. I don't have to mess around trying to get a key, it was just open. So, it's the first time I've been here. Definitely worth a visit if you need a shower. Woolly Edge service station, A1 northbound, no, A1 southbound should I say. I think the next thing I need to do is give the van a wash. It's definitely due one. Well, I think I might have been doing this. I think I might be doing this the wrong way around. I think I should have washed the van, then gone for a shower. Let's see how much this car wash is going to cost me to wash the van. Jet wash should I say, it's a jet wash. And the jet wash is out of order. Oh dear. Well, that's the end of that idea. Unless I can find another jet wash somewhere. Well, with that jet wash being out of order, I have to rethink my plans. But I'm quite hungry at the moment. And while I'm in this area, I think I'll go to a local cafe I've been to before and get a bit of breakfast. Even though it's lunchtime. I just fancy a bit of bacon egg. And I don't want to really bother cooking in the van. So I think I'll just pop into this cafe. Well, it seems that my plans today are not going very well. The cafe's closed. Or just closing, should I say. If it was half an hour earlier, I could have had a bit of breakfast. So luckily there's a sandwich shop just down the road. So I managed to get a bacon sandwich and a cup of tea. So yeah, sometimes things just don't go to plan. And you just have to make it up as you go along. Or find an alternative. Which is what I've just done. A nice bacon sandwich. With a decent amount of bacon on it. And a cup of tea. Well, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do today, to be honest. I mean, one of the chores, if you like, I need to do a bit of food shopping. Now I'm debating whether to go to Aldi, Lidl or Morrison's. Now the reason I'm mentioning Morrison's is it's got a massive car park, plenty of space. I mean, Morrison's are a bit more expensive than Lidl or Aldi, but there's certain things which Lidl and Aldi don't sell, which I like to pick up. So that's why I go to Morrison's. But I'm not going to Morrison's for a full food shop, just one or two items. And I've also got to look for some birthday cards. One for my granddaughter and one for my mum. And presents. I've got another 6 days before their birthday. But I think I'm going to go and look for my granddaughter's presents first. I'm still unsure exactly what to buy her. I'm going to a toy shop. I'm sure I'll find something in there which she'll like. As for my mum, I might just send her some flowers. Flowers in a card. It's sort of, that might hit the spot. Yeah, I'll have to wait and see about that. But yeah, I think it's going to be looking for granddaughter's present today. And then maybe going away somewhere. It's a beautiful sunny day now, but it looks like the start of winter, even though we're in autumn. Looking at the weather, it looks like it's going to be quite cold during the nights this week. So I'm debating whether to go to my lock-up, change my bedding for my winter bedding, get the teddy bear bedding out. I'm just wondering if it's worthwhile yet, or maybe I can manage for another week, but we'll see. Well, Vampers, you're probably not going to believe this, but I spent over 2 hours in a toy shop trying to find a present for my granddaughter. 2 hours. I still came out with something which I'm not 100% sure about. That's sometimes life, isn't it? Anyway, I didn't manage to wash the outside of the van. I need to do a bit of cleaning inside the van. It's surprising how much dust accrues just over a few days. You've got the heater on, blowing, it blows the dust around, and the dust settles down. Let's see if I can show you some. As you can see, there's dust on there. Now when I made these cupboards, and I put the lattice work in, I thought it'd be great to keep the weight down. The downside of this is it allows the dust to get inside. As you can see, it's dust in there. And there'll be dust and bits on the floor. So it's time to get the brush out and the hoover out. Now I'm not actually going to show you me doing the cleaning, but believe me, I've got probably about half an hour or maybe an hour if I really go into every nook and cranny cleaning the van on the inside. And I'll clean the outside of the van on another day. So like I said, this was a mostly van related video. If you found it slightly interesting, give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed and you feel like it, give it a go. See what stupid things I get up to next. You never know. So from me cleaning my van, I'm going to say, until the next time, bye for now.